Hello and good afternoon, everyone. Die Saved here. Back again, consistent as can be with the Tuesday, Thursday streams. However, I will admit I got started a little bit later today than I was hoping. However, we have some interesting times ahead of us. We are fortunate, blessed, truly grateful to be a member of Stone Core, the dwarf only sort of soft race locked guild in WoW Classic Hardcore. We had a guild meeting last Saturday. I was at work, but it was on Discord, so I was able to sort of listen in my ear and while I was doing my work. And it turns out that, I mean, we have some really sensible, like good head on their shoulders leadership. They have realistic expectations for the people in the guild. I think they strike a fantastic balance between, you know, being sort of sweaty without being sweaty, which is great. Like, that is to say that they seem to have some knowledgeable people who are capable of leading this guild to this great goal of completing Molten Core. People who are knowledgeable and people who want to help. There's a swarmer, and of course two are going to spawn in the middle of my intro here, but this is exciting. We were able to get to level 50 in time to attend this meeting, which was a requirement for the meeting, so we're feeling good about that. In addition to that, we're on pace to get 60 by middle of next week, thereabouts, and not only that, but there are groups running at 60 for the goal of getting people geared, getting people on track. Now, here's the thing that's unique about me in this context. I have never, ever leveled a character fully from 1 to 60 in vanilla World of Warcraft. Period. Full stop. End of story. Why I've chosen to do it for the first time on WoW Classic Hardcore, completely beyond me. No idea why. This is just the time that it's going to happen. Don't know what it is. There's something about this culture, the culture of the dwarves, that is just infectious. You know, in a good way, if that makes sense. It is contagious. It makes you want to be a part of this great thing that they're trying to do, that we are trying to do. So I'm more motivated, more poised than ever to see if I can be a part of this and contribute to it, and you know, be somebody who contributes to the positive culture in the guild that is being cultivated. Let's see. Currently, we stand at level 51. We're right now, we're here in Tanaris, kind of, to be honest, I was doing the Scrimshake Redemption quest, which I just picked up right here. However, and so I have to return that back to Gadgetson here in a minute. But however, there's something about this cave. If I look at my mini-map, it's just, there's a lot going on here. And so I figure, feel confident enough. We have dummies, we have grenades, we have everything we need. I'm thinking we're going to do a little bit of exploring, maybe pick up a little mithril. On the agenda for today, again, we just continue the leveling process and try to do so safely so that we can be level 60, be geared, and be ready to go by the time the dwarves raid Molten Core. And to my knowledge, none of the race lock guilds have done it yet. Have completed it, that is, have downed Ragnaros. I don't know. Maybe if someone knows whether or not Zaryu's guild has done it yet, then maybe, you know, maybe they would be the first. But the elves sure as heck have not gotten there yet. I mean, not that if they would have by now, I'd be surprised. You know, I'm not keeping my finger on the pulse of it too much, only really for the sake of the dwarves and yeah, being ready for when we go there. So that is the state of things. Final push to 60. Molten Core, August 1st. It's official. Whether or not we'll have a spot, I think depends highly on how many there are. And oh, there's a true silver deposit. I think I'm going to go for that and then get out of here. Whether or not we have a spot, I mean, they said that they're going to be doing everything they can to get people in there. You know, there's not going to be any arbitrary exclusion. So I think we have a really, really good shot at being in, you know, being a part of the Molten Core raid. There are apparently a lot of 60s in the guild. And so, yeah, that's what we're hoping. And so we're going to keep working towards that goal. And again, the thing that makes this unique for me is that, okay, first time to level 60 in vanilla. This will also, obviously, then be the first time I ever do any vanilla raiding on a hardcore character. So I have got my work cut out for me, and I have every intention of surviving this, of taking it as far as I can. And at the end of the day, if I die some glorious flaming death in Molten Core, I cannot imagine a better way to end the character arc than that. It's like that scene in 300 where the Athenian asks one of the characters, one of the Spartans, like, oh, why are you smiling? You know, he's like, out there, I'm hoping that there's a man who can give me a glorious death. So I think that, yeah, it's going to be a fun ride. It's going to be a really, really fun ride from here on out, going forward and seeing where it goes. And obviously, between here and there, we have a lot of work to do. There's the level 60 dungeon content to get our Prebis stuff, you know, and for me, it's just all new. It's all fresh because I'm digging deeper into Vanilla WoW than I ever have been able to in my entire life. Circumstance has just not allowed it really at this point. So anyway, one thing at a time though. First things first, we need to make our way out of this little hive alive. No rhyme intended. All right, after this bug, we're gonna cleanse that. We're gonna eat some stam food, refill our resources, and then just kind of press on. I think I just got my mining to 225, so I should be able to do this. We're also gonna put ourselves in queue for, let's see, Zulfaric and Maradon. Sunken Temple will be to come soon. Very soon. And we cannot mine this yet. What a Greek tragedy. What is our mining skill? I thought we made it to... Yep, we're at 227. Oh, so not there yet on those, but we can get this mithril deposit while we're here. Why does he have to be making a beeline right for me? Turn. Go the other way. There's nothing to see here. Alright, since we pulled that one, we might as well just come back. Buy as much time as we can. Alright, this may be a 3-for-1 here. I'm gonna try to get a full holy light off here. Alright. One of these is very close to going down. Okay. We don't really need to worry about the parasites or the small mobs because our retribution aura will take care of them. And we're okay. Nice, especially with big fat crits like that. Gosh, I love playing this class. Nice, aquamarine. And boy, do we have a ton of mithril. Here's the thing, though, is that I have to remind myself that engineering is a means to an end. I mean, we are going to be looking to switch to herbalism and alchemy very, very soon. Our resources are a little low. I think that is the way out. Yeah. Just check for chests or anything like that. Nope. Hammer of Wrath. So we're just gonna drink up after this anyway. And we can bandage as well. Bandage as well. Working on articulating my words a little better. Alright, there's one thing I forgot to do. Very nice. Do. Doing fine. Okay. What? That's... I guess I gotta fix some things on the back end here. Bear with me. Technical difficulties. Technical... Not difficulties, really. Just... Gotta do the work. Changes saved. That's today. Okay. That's what I want the name of the stream to be. And we need to get the link. I think we don't have to pay attention fighting this guy. It's fine. Oh, and he ran. All right. Now, 100% have our head in the game. We're just locking in, and we're going to keep up the leveling. See if we can do some group content here fairly soon. We have a buddy, this person, Ramirez, and Shy. It's the same person. Ooh. That's 2 bugs. I'm assuming coming out of here and going to the left will be our way out. All right, we were able to pull just one. Oh, things can get out of hand pretty quick down here. Like, yeah, we have a patrol there. I want to delay pulling that just as long as possible. Come on. Come out of the stun. Follow me. Honestly, I might just let him pass by for the sake of getting out of here. Yep. Oh. Maybe he will keep walking as well. We can just preserve our health and keep making our way out. Nope. Too close. Much too close. Let's just do a heal. Just in case. Okay, nice. Critical heal. And Retribution Aura is so huge for this because the little the little bugs just die automatically. Okay. Yep. Yep. We made our way out. All right, we'll go turn this in and we'll look at what we're doing next. We might want to wrap things up in Feraless. Some, I think, productive things we can do there, if I'm not mistaken. We need to pick up all of our quests for Moradon as well. I'm going to try to do a full Moradon clear today. Nice. Mithril deposit here. We'll pick that up. Gonna refresh our buff because we're just gonna drink after this fight anyway. Hammer rat to finish him as quick as we can. Come on. There we go.
I can't use that item yet.
Okay.
I can't eat that right now.
Unfortunately, we've missed out on a great deal of good dungeon loot coming up. We had the worst luck possible going through Scarlet Monastery. The only thing we really got going through there is Bone Biter from the quest. We ran Razorfen Downs like 3 times and got literally nothing the entire time. Oldaman, we got... yeah, also nothing. I think we had the spear at one point, which is not even that good of a weapon for a paladin. It's got good stats and stuff like that, but it's really not an ideal paladin weapon at all. Yeah, we're gonna make our way out of here. Just avoid the bugs. I do need 2 elixirs of fortitude for the quest, so it's tempting to drop mining engineering now and see if I can get those for the quest like quickly. But let's see, elixir of fortitude. Just start the ride towards Gadgetson. Reward from Stinky's escape in Dustwallow Marsh. How many, though? It just gives you 1. Man, that's a shame. If it gave me 2, then I could get enough for this quest. Contained in... let's see. I'm just looking at the WoW head right now. It looks like there might not be a way to get it outside of just training alchemy and doing it. But I really just want to focus on leveling right now. I have no quarrel with you, dog. So I suppose we might not be able to complete that quest. The one that I'm thinking about that requires 2 elixirs of fortitude.
Yo! Hurry back! Keep it real!
Continue this chain until a group comes together. Believe it involves some elites
Hey, how you doing?
off over
Be
yonder.
Good. Keep it real. Have a good one. What's up? Glad I could help. Hurry back.
Good amount of XP for just walking back and forth. Oh, not you. Rise of Silithid in Darnassus. Yeah, 5,700 XP. That'd probably be worth the flight, I guess. We can stop in Feralus and do some things on the way. Yeah, insect analysis report. That's the next step. Okay. Fine. Let's see what we got to do in Feralus. So, let's see. The Giant Guardian as a quest line. That'll yield about 8k plus mobs, and the Stave of Equinox, which I believe is the quest that allows us to do princess runs, although I'm just guessing. I'm not actually sure.
Welcome. Keep your feet on the ground.
We could also look at doing, there's one, yeah, Timbermaw ally quest we could do here. Although I suppose it can wait, because really it's just a chain. Oh, maybe not. We just don't want to get too far out of our depth here with questing. What are other options? There are some, yeah, there's some good things we could do, I guess, in Searing Gorge, so we'll probably head that way next. Notoriously dangerous zone, though, with all the falling and the, you know, Dark Iron Dwarves and all that. I'd like to just do this last Zul'Farrak run. Let's see, I can ask the guild. Still pretty good XP. All the mobs should give XP. And probably pretty safe at this point too. And then 1 quest, so decent XP as well. Oh. Yeah, I want to be well prepared before going into Searing Gorge. Maybe some more dummies and stuff like that. Just to be ready. No one for a ZF run in the guild. That's okay. We will make it happen regardless. The only thing I'd really like out of there at this point is the big bad shoulders. And, I mean, honestly, we can do without it. I think we got vice grips already. Yeah, vice grips to the bear. That's about the best gloves we can get out of there. And... yeah, big bad pauldrons. Which would be a modest upgrade for us for sure. And if we did get the chance to do a full Maradon run, really we're just looking for this. I think the weapons off of Princess. Helm of the Mountain is nice, but we're not. We don't really tank. I don't really tank. I don't really like to. We have this hammer, the Fist of Stone, which is really nice. Healing shield would be great. Just so that we can be prepared to heal if need be. Gator Bite we have. But yeah, no doubt about it. Princess Scepter. Yeah, I think this is the one we want. The lowering the armor plus just the free damage chance on hit. That's just too good. And of course the Blackstone ring if possible. Yeah. I think that's a really good ring for us. Yeah. Alright. So we'll just knock out this little chunk of quest. Ooh. Can we make the boat? Probably not. If we can't make the boat, we'll probably just have to swim. Can we make the boat? Can we make the boat? I'd like to make the boat. Nice. Well, that's lucky. I don't think either of these is super dangerous. Really should be doable. Yeah, it really shouldn't be a problem at all. If we had to go mess with the ogres, then maybe I'd be a little more concerned. There we go. And we'll be 52 very soon. There's really no reason we shouldn't try for a sunken temple as well. A little bit of ST. Let's do a gear preview out of there. Oh. So potentially a chess piece, because our chess piece right now is abysmal. Just no other way to say it. Just absolutely abysmal chess piece we're working it with right now. It's not, I guess it's not terrible, but it's really just not great. Head spike would probably be an improvement for us, albeit only slightly. This waist would be great. That's a tanking chest, but it would still, I guess, be decent for us. Better watch ourselves lest we fall off of a cliff. This sword would definitely be the Drekfang Butcher. That would definitely be an upgrade for us because it's, I think it beats the DPS of our current weapon, or it matches it, and it has strength as a stat. Obviously, the wounding passive is not as big as Gator Bite. And yeah. So, some potentially really good drops out of there. I think I just missed a helmet. Nail helmet. That would be more for healing. Bunch of intellect. But the closer we get to 60, I mean, I think it's technically possible to farm some of the Prebis before even hitting 60. So we'll definitely be looking to do that as well. There's just a lot of learning that needs to occur between now and then. Going into this Molten Core stuff with the guild, I mean, it just makes me realize how much... I mean, people have been doing this since not only did people do it back in the day, but people also did it back when they released Classic for the first time. So, I'm certainly not the guy like who knows everything, but I'm gonna try to learn all I can, provide as much value as I can. That's really all I can do, I suppose. Okay, I need to watch out a little bit, I don't really want to fight at the moment, I just want to get the quest. Okay. Okay. I wonder if I could get up right here, but just go around. One more auto. We did take care of a few, like, sort of housekeeping things. We do have our first aid fully trained up. I think the skill is at like 270 something, but it's max of 300. So that is going to go. And then we also got our cooking quest done, so we're at a max of 300. And I forget, but I need to look up. There is some bis food. I just forget what it is, so I'll need to look that up. Oh, harpies. I do not like these kind of mobs. They're just kind of annoying to listen to. Okay. I think we have to pick up... Do we have to pick up all these little essences? Yeah. Okay. It's easy enough. We'll just make our way through here. Try not to pull too many at once. I think things can get a little dicey. But we're a paladin, so we are overpowered. Jeez Louise. All right. We'll eat some stamp food. I don't mind the bleed proc on this weapon. This hammer. Okay, and some of these are casters. A little late on the judgment there. Didn't cancel that in time. That's okay. I can actually nade to interrupt too. Hammer of Wrath. Easy. I like to preserve my health as much as possible. Just minimizes downtime between fights. Oops. I don't want to do two of these at once right now. Unfortunate. Okay, we're going to use our trinket. We're going to potion early. Alright. And now we're doing 3. Kind of unfortunate because we don't really have any mana. Are we going to have to lay on hands this?
Health warning.
I'm going to throw a nade over. Okay. Yep, we're gonna have to book it. Just reset. I could have done the first 2, but I didn't plan on that third showing up, so need to just play it safe and reset. Oh boy. And this is happening more and more, unfortunately. I can't wait to go play in like Eastern Plague Lands. Or in the Plague Lands in general. That might require a little bit of research before going into it full bore. Okay, we'll interrupt this first one. Nice, got the bleed proc. We don't have nades up. Okay, sweet. Just drink here so we're ready to go. We're a little light on space. I guess I'm not gonna do map fragments. We'll take this first lightning bolt. If she does another one, we'll interrupt it with a grenade. Okay. Hammer of Wrath. Beautiful.
I need to get close.
Should be able to nab this real quick. Nope, not yet. Oh, this is the last thing. We go to all the surrounding ones and then come to this last. Okay. I think I have gotten far enough in vanilla. I did do this quest once before, but it was years ago when vanilla like first came out, or rather when classic first came out. Oh, hello everyone. Welcome in. We're just trying not to die in Feralus here. Had a bit of a close call a minute ago. Things get out of hand with these harpies pretty quickly. Let's drink up. Oh, I know what the problem is. We don't have our pet robot chicken out for good luck. Definitely need that. Classic tenderfoot mistake. Okay. That's it up there. That's what we need. And I think there is an escort quest out of here. That gives me the heebie-jeebies a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. Let me just check something here. All right. So how do we get up here? I'm gonna head around the back. It's a little gap, but no one tosses a dwarf. We can make the jump for ourselves, despite our stubby legs. Okay. Oop. And... oh, here we go. All right, nice. All right. It's another one down. Imbel Essence, and then Lhasa. 2 more essences to go, and then we have the staff. Okay. One more. Can kind of sneak by that one. I don't want to do too much sneaking, because then if we have to run, it causes problems. Hey, you. Nice, a bleed proc. Judgment was a little bit early. Looks like we're going to have a twofer here. Okay. And a nade into Judgment. I believe that grenades give us our bonus seal of command damage, because it does more damage to stun targets. I haven't actually tested this though. I'm just pretty sure that it actually does work. If you read the tooltip, it says unleashing the tooltip will cause 124 to 135 or 248 to 269, and that's for the rank 3. I don't even have the updated one up here, yeah. So upwards of 294. So can I, like... I think that's all 4. I think now I go down and I can make the staff. We need to be careful. That's a caster. We want to take them alone, or at least focus them. We have our Hodge. Grenade up in a few seconds. Okay. Just want to take as little damage as possible each fight. What am I missing here? Imbel, Sama, Lhasa, and... Oh, I can forge it with the... Okay, I think I see. Come on. Nope. Okay, nice. It's okay that I pulled her. I just didn't want to fight both at a time. I'll just auto attack her, and then next time she does... What is that? 2 crits in a row? Wait as long as possible. Hodge the last second. Judgment. Auto. Boom. Very nice. Very nice. There we go. Now we got the staff. Now we can... Oh, let's just eat up just in case. I don't know what happens when we activate this. Just want to be prepared for anything. Just noob problems. Not really knowing what to expect. Okay. Turn the sparkling stone and the stave of Equinox to Troyes and Moonbreeze. Easy enough. And then up here, I think we have an escort quest that we will try to do, but if we have to bail, then so be it. I don't remember if it's an escort quest. I'm just going to be prepared for that. Okay. Alright, first things first. We're refreshing the food buff because we may not have a chance. I did Gaz Ridian ornaments earlier and I forgot to re-equip my helmet. My goodness. Yeah.
What brings you here?
Okay, granite grips. Not quite an upgrade, I don't think, all things considered. And a leather belt that does have more strength on it, but it's less armor. Okay. So we're picking up this. Oh man, I don't remember. Oh yeah, so she gets distracted and then I have to call her back. So I basically just have to try to get her out of here. Oh yeah, so I can escort her out. She gets distracted and then I just have to call her back. Okay. Should be doable. Come on back, girl. There we go. Oh, I'm glad we didn't go in on this one. We would have had to fight both of those. We can actually just maybe sneak around. And then head down. We are going completely like the wrong way though. Need to head just straight south here. Oh, sorry. I had muted myself and forgot to reactivate. Thank you. I don't like this mute button for that reason. Sometimes when I push it, it doesn't switch. Okay. Why wouldn't I roll on the wing, on the ring? Like seriously, I think, are they trying to... They're sitting here talking about the ring and like having a side conversation about whether or not I'm gonna roll on it. And it's like, sir, excuse me. It gives attack power and chance to hit. I don't understand why I wouldn't. Let's see, attack power, hit chance by 1%. No, I'm pretty sure I actually do roll on that. Yeah, again, I don't really know why I wouldn't. Is it bis for ret? Really? I don't know if it's... I'm confused. It'd be an upgrade. what other rings am I going for if not that one? Okay, Prebis raid for rogues and warriors. I'll look it up. If there's something better, soon won't roll. I mean, yeah, I don't know what else I can say. We all need chance to hit. That's what I was thinking. That it, you know, that it's great for retribution and all melee. You know. Oh, so we lost someone. Who did we lose? So, yeah, a guy named Psycho left the party. So, yeah, that's fine, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't taken the time. I haven't taken the time to look at the Prebis yet. I mean, I'm still just slightly premature to do that, and I guess. Doing MC with the guild, so chance to hit probably important. Don't know if there's something better for me, but yeah, I had planned on rolling if it dropped. I mean, why don't I just look that up real quick? It's not that hard to do. So, there's a short list here. I'm going to pull this over, actually, and we're going to look at it while I'm on the boat. So, pre-raid BIS. So, one of the first things that it mentions here is, so we need precision. We aren't going to get improved fairy fire. Whoa, we're in the wrong. We need to be in classic. Let's see, classic ret paladin pre-raid bis. I don't know if anybody who's watching wants to weigh in on this. I'm all ears, but so let's see, Lionheart helm. That is that not? I think that's crafted. I don't even know where that comes from. As far as rings, Blackstone ring, there it is. Absolutely. So, yeah. Yeah. And so it turns out it is pre-raid bis for me too. So, man, people in the gear. Like, I didn't expect having to defend that. So we have a warrior, paladin, rogue. You healing? All right, nice. Okay. So this is actually the first time I'm DPSing Princess, though. I know there's some nuance. I know, like, her aggro resets at a certain point. Hopefully they'll go over the fight before we start it. I know there's some nuance like that where you just basically need to respect the aggro reset and get out of her gas cloud. Did the other guy leave because you were going to roll? I'm assuming so. I don't know. I'd have to go up and look and see if he was the one who was being kind of... Yeah. Yeah, he was the one who, like, called me out on it, or was, Yeah, he was the one who was talking about it, it seems. So, yeah, probably.
Goodbye.
All right.
Peace be with you. Go in peace.
All right, let's empty the bags and then we'll get moving here.
Feel free to browse.
So we have a bunch of greens, actually, we've been just kind of holding on to. Drink. Nope. 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 Seems like we just have too much stuff. Just get rid of this stuff for now. It's not like a big stash of it or anything. Okay.
Good luck.
That'll have to do.
Elune be with you.
Yeah, so it absolutely is a pre-raid this ring for me. It's pretty funny. All right, so during flight, going to take a quick bio break, and yeah, we'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. We're doing a princess run right now, chance to get some great loot, and we'll be talking more soon. Hey, Stella. How are you doing today? What's up? Not much. We're just continuing the final push for 60. We're going to be raiding Molten Core with the guild in about a month. Taking a quick break for a second right now. So if you have more messages, go ahead and leave them, and I will be right back. Okay, we are back. And still on the path for Desolus. Oh. So, Stella, is this your first time tuning in, or have I seen you in here before? Oh, that's cool. Yeah, don't mind getting new viewers. Yeah, welcome in. Thanks for stopping by. You a classic WoW hardcore enjoyer, or? Very nice. You'll try it. Yeah, it's worth a try. I'm having a lot of fun with it, especially here in Stonecore. I guess since we're just doing the princess run, it's not really worth it to get all the quests. How long have I been streaming? Let's see. I had a brief stint about 1.5 years ago where I did it for like a month, and then now I think I've just been trying for the past maybe 4 or 5 weeks, so nothing crazy. Yeah. So 5 or 6 weeks, this most recent run around. Yeah, I'm enjoying it a lot. It's a lot of fun. Just content making in general is fun. Yeah, we'll have to make it a high priority. I'll probably tomorrow off stream. I'll probably just do all the quests, but I think a quick princess run is not a bad idea. Proved might. Not kings. Full-time streamer? No, not even close. No, I have a real job, and this is more of a passion project, kind of see where it can go kind of thing. So I wouldn't say like a, you know, full-time streamer. Absolutely not. I mean, one day, who knows? Yeah. I mean, for now, I'm just making videos. I'm finding it, yeah, you'd have to become affiliate. Yeah, if I was doing it through Twitch, yeah, absolutely, of course. I'm trying to just post stuff on like a lot of different social media platforms, and then like I have an Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok, YouTube, and Twitch. And so far the best response I've gotten is on YouTube. I have like 291 subscribers. Still very small, but stuff's happening. Just need viewers, it's true. You know, but for me, I realize that I have to make something, that I have to do something that people want to watch, you know? And so it's not something I feel entitled to. I feel like it's something I'll have to work on for a long time, maybe. You know, to put on a show for people. Which, you know, I enjoy doing in theory. Just need to improve it like any skill. Yeah. Yeah, because the stuff you put on Twitch is actually YouTube stuff. Yeah, I mean, I think mainly it's just my live streams that go on there because I dual stream to YouTube and Twitch both. So I think it automatically like uploads my live streams, and then I have shorts and stuff. I don't think it makes it to Twitch though. I mean, I haven't checked, to be honest with you. Twitch is one that I just feel like if people discover me in general on other platforms, they'll probably look for you first on Twitch. But by far, for like discoverability and stuff, YouTube seems to be like where it's at. It's a lot easier for me, at least, to just get views and likes and get you know, people to respond to the Twitch or the YouTube rather. Yeah, but custom stuff works here. Yeah, I mean, you know, I need to look into that at some point for sure. Like making it just a little more polished. Yeah, it's on the to-do list for sure. Yeah, the response on Twitch is really good too. The response, like, you mean the chat delay? Because I know it's bigger on YouTube than it is on Twitch. I'm not sure if that's what you're referring to. Like, people maybe are more inclined to chat when they come through on Twitch. Oh, everything. Yeah. Yeah, when people come in on Twitch, they are maybe a little bit more inclined to chat and stuff like that. Yeah, sure. But discoverability on YouTube is insane. Like, I mean, for someone kind of as small as me, like, you know, people coming around and people filtering in on YouTube, I don't really see that as much on Twitch. It'd be like one or two at a time. Just for example, just now there's like now six folks on YouTube. It's like I don't know how that happened, you know. Am I a graphic designer? I not really. No, not in any real sense. Like I've fiddled around with a couple things, but I don't take it super seriously, no. Nope, I'm a nurse by trade, actually. I'm a registered nurse. That's my day job. This is all stuff I do more just for, you know, just as a hobby. And I have some lofty goals for it being just a hobby, but, you know, who knows? And I hope everybody's not going to take their sweet time getting down here.
I can't attack that target.
Let's see. It works on YouTube, but on Twitch, custom work is what attracts people. Yeah, I could see that. I mean, yeah, you got to have your own sort of unique brand going for sure. I can understand that. I think that's probably true. Although really, it's just the main struggle lately has been just learning how to edit and learning how to make the things that you want to get onto YouTube in a way that people will like, because, you know, people are interested in the game and people are interested in like making videos and content and stuff, but you still have to package it a certain way for people to like, enjoy it, want to watch the video. You know, you got to hook them and you got to keep things interesting. See, my sister is earning quite well from here. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah. That's the dream, I'd say. I mean, I do really well as a nurse. It'll be difficult to match my wage as a content creator. Like, I think I'm a long ways away from matching my nursing wage as a content creator. I do very well as a nurse. Okay. Gunzo's here. And we got the other two that are in Desolus, so we're on the cusp of doing this. Man, I'm hoping that ring drops. That's pre-bis for me. I just found that out through just researching it. Yep. I have it all right here. The unstoppable force. Where does that even... Let's see. So for a fresh 60... Oh, this is Season of Mastery. Good lord. Can we get it right, Google? WoW Classic. Let's try Icy Veins then. So... This is for protection. Okay. Phase 1 and 2. Lionheart Helm from blacksmithing. So we're going to have to take a little detour into blacksmithing. A necklace from a quest, I guess. With Storm Rep. Upper Blackrock Spire. Strathholm. BRD. 2 things out of Molten Core. Belt off of Ragnaros. Let's see. I'll have to hire a professional video editor for this. I mean, I like the idea of that, and I did work with a professional editor for a little while. The problem is I need somebody who knows the game and who just fundamentally understands the game, and that is much, much harder to find. Yeah, very difficult to find somebody who knows it as well as they need to. You have a job, so if you invest a small amount of money here, it won't make any difference. I mean, sure. Yeah. Let's see. We have a trinket. Then Bone Reaver's Edge. Okay, but what about the Prebis? Red Paladin pre-raid this. Wow. Sick. Yeah, I mean, I agree with you, Stella, by the way. Like, I mean, I'm willing to invest that small amount of money into a good editor. I just, finding one is the issue. Because I can hire them and they simply just don't understand, like, Season of Mastery. You will give him the idea and he will figure everything out himself. Yep, that sounds good. Again, just finding it. That's all I'd have to do. Where are from living? I'm assuming that you're essentially asking me where I'm from. And I'll say I live in the state of Washington. I don't mind sharing that much about myself. In the United States. Yeah, I like it. It's a good area. I'm a very cool person. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. My channel deserves that. I appreciate that very much. You know, and you're not the first person to say that, and you know, who knows? Hopefully sometime down the line, you know, I'll be able to make a good living off of this. That would be great. Yeah, I'll be on the lookout for an editor, but I don't have super high hopes. You have one suggestion for me. Well, I'm all ears, Stella. Let me have it. I'm open-minded for any advice that anybody has. Always, you know, consider it. I don't know much about this business yet. I'm gonna wait till I get to kind of a safe spot before I do this, or before I read your chat. 1 second. Let's see. I have a streamers community server on Discord where we support streamers and YouTubers to each other by following. I also have 2,500 streamers in that. Would you like to join? Not really. I think that's a great idea. It's just something I'm really reluctant to do when it comes to people coming into my chat and, you know, inviting me to the Discord. I don't quite have the trust for the platform yet to go there with something like that, but I really appreciate it. Joanne, hi. I was hoping I'd see you today. Yeah, I was just thinking. So like I'm on the cusp of 52. So yeah, I'm really pushing it. Stone Core is gonna do Molten Core on August 1st, and so I have every intention of being a part of that. So gotta make the final push and start farming some pre-raid bis stuff. So yeah. Yep, 51. Almost 52. Hopefully 52 by the end of this princess run. You have samples and also video editors available. If you want, I can give you ideas. And it would just be on this this Discord of yours, right, Stella? Yeah, no, I appreciate the offer, Stella, but like I said, it's just not something that I generally do, is add people in Discord from my Twitch chat. I respect the hustle you guys are bringing when you come into small channels and solicit stuff like that, but as a general rule, I'm just kind of holding back on that for now. Holding off on that, I should say. I don't think there's anything that drops off of... Oh, landslide. Nope. With all due respect to this healer, I'm not going to put it all on her. It's just not something that I do, Stella. I don't trust the Twitch platform. I mean, I have somebody coming in and asking me to join their Discord probably every single time, despite being a small creator. If I'm not asking for it, it's just not something I'm going to be interested in right now. You know, when it's time for me to go after video editors and stuff like that, it will all, you know, I'll be seeking that out myself. Definitely just rolling greed on those. I think the gloves out of Zulfaric are still better. Yeah, 11 strength, 11 stamina, and some attack power. Not going to trade all that strength for some attack power. Yep, still I understand that you can't talk directly to me, and that's kind of the point. Unless I know you in real life or from my guild or something like that, I'm probably not going to add you on Discord. So that's just the way I do things. So I appreciate the support, Stella. Thank you so much. Oh, looks like we pulled the patrol. We need to finish off the Diametrodon. No more silences. Okay. Yeah, I agree with you, Joanne. Yeah, it happens probably once per stream at this point. I'm still, I guess, kind of working out how to how to navigate that. Hen agility cloak is not bad. Oh, I just greed it. I'm not going to need that. No, Joanne, you always know exactly what to say, don't you? You really do. No, yeah, that would be the premise. With all due respect, no, I don't trust. You know, I don't necessarily automatically trust random people who pop into my Twitch chat. What is an M37 frag grenade? I'm an engineer and I haven't seen that. Okay. Well, anyway. Really hoping for the two-handed hammer off of Miss Princess here. But this will be our first time fighting her actually as a DPS. I know that there are some mechanics for the melee DPS to observe. Interrupt the boulder. Oh no, we should be doing command. Yeah, from Princess. Yeah, that's the one I'm going for. I would really, really like that. Or the ring. So I looked it up, and from the source that I saw, apparently the ring that drops off her with the hit chance, so let's see, stamina, attack power, hit chance, it is like my pre-raid best in slot. So that would be amazing to get. Start knocking some of that stuff out. Yeah, and before we know it, we'll be doing the Blackrock Spire and Blackrock Depths and Dire Maul, all that kind of stuff. AoE damage. No, for being a red paladin, I don't feel like our damage is terrible. Maybe not the best time to reapply buffs, but ooh, big crits. All right. I want to ask, can we go over real quick? I've only healed this one. I remember the tank that I went with last time explained this to me. There's some... Let's see. Fear about 80%-ish. Okay. So she fears. AoE stomp. Just move when she knocks on the floor. Okay. Melee has to get out. Okay, that is the fight to my memory. Yeah. Stay in the front half of the room. She throws a boulder too. At range, usually healers. Okay. And she hits hard. Yeah, I think she thrashes, does she not? Yeah, she resets threat as well. Yeah, that I did recall. So you don't want to mess with her when she does the gas cloud. Okay, so I'm gonna be looking to my other melee here and kind of following their lead. Ooh. Tank is getting hit pretty hard. Okay, gas cloud moving out. Okay, she's gonna reset threat, so tank is going back in. Knockdown, she threw a rock at me, not my healer, which I'm okay with. Okay, I'm gonna go back in, reapply Crusader. Please don't look at me. Please don't look at me. I don't... Okay. Alright, we got this. No problem. Oh. 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 20 strength. Yeah. Yeah, I will take that. Come on, baby. Wow, I forgot that those were even a thing here. Oh, and we got him. Beautiful piece of loot. Look at that. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, that did feel pretty smooth overall. Wow, gamer, welcome in, by the way. Thank you for the input. I might have forgotten about that. I might have forgotten about the threat reset. If you hadn't mentioned. Alright, now we go after the gator. I already have the axe off the gator. I'm not sure if there's anything else useful. Rock grip, let's see. Nope. Nope, but we'll do it anyway. And that bleed. The dwarf should stone form if he gets too many stacks, though. Couldn't put all that on the healer. You got stone form, brother. 6, 7, 8. There we go. All right, yeah, he did use stone form eventually. He maybe waited a little longer than I would have, but obviously it doesn't matter. We did fine. Rock grip mantle. Just gonna greed that. I wonder if they want to do the goblin boss as well. The healer. I'm just a baby. I'm just a baby. One more boss, we will be very, very close to dinging 52 here. Then I think we head to Searing Gorge for a bit. Very exciting place to quest. I really enjoy that place. Very dangerous. This is Skull Rock, WoW Gamer. This is Skull Rock. So I'm a member of the guild Stone Core. And August 1st, we will be making our way into Molten Core with all self-found, dwarf-only, full 40-man Molten Core. It looks like we're going to have the numbers, and we have some really, really good people at the helm who are running everything. So I'm very, very hopeful for that day that things will go well. You know, but then they got some classic Andes like myself who've never like sweated out the vanilla endgame. So they got their work cut out for them. Yeah, Skull Rock. I know there are some patrols we need to be careful of around here. Let's see, I just ran this the other day. Are you keeping the self-found buff at 60? Yep. Yep. Self-found is not going anywhere. It's required to be a part of the raid. So we have to keep self-found going no matter what. So I'm engineering right now, and that's helping me with leveling, but at 60, the plan is you pivot to herbalism alchemy. Or maybe you like farm up herbs for a while and then pick up herbalism and then level it. A couple different ways I'm thinking about doing it, but yeah. To get like raid consumables and stuff, yeah, you have to be alchemy yourself. And then I'm probably gonna do like blacksmithing. I'll probably do blacksmithing for the pre-raid Bist, I think the Lionheart helm or something like that. That'll be an adventure. Good luck, stay safe. Yeah, I figure, this is my thinking with it. I figure if I end up dying some glorious death in Molten Core with the dwarves, I'm sorry, but what better way to end a hardcore character arc than that? That seems like absolutely peak. I would not mind that at all. But the crazier thing is that we might actually do it. We like might actually clear Molten Core. I don't know. I certainly think we'll do better than the Tauren recently did. Although they gave a valiant effort. Those Moo cows, they did. I mean, in honesty, they did. I have no criticism for their whole operation. I mean, you gotta respect it. They just full sent it and went for it. I love it. As dwarves do, Joanne. As dwarves do. You know what lies in the darkness of Prasadum. Shadow and flame. Oh my gosh. You're so on point with the references. Yep, dwarves, we just can't help ourselves. We delve too greedily and too deep. I mean, what also makes sense is that even now I am deep in the earth, and a minute ago I did mine some mithril. So yeah, very much living out the dwarf lore, no matter what fantasy universe you're in. No, but Stone Core Culture, the guild here on Skull Rock that hosts the dwarves, just absolutely peak. The camaraderie is there, the support is there. Everybody wants you to succeed. Like that, I get that sense so clearly. The guildmaster is mindful of toxicity and takes appropriate steps to like deal with it. You know, I wasn't sure about the guild for a little while just because I wasn't really that plugged in, but the more that I plugged in, the more that I have confidence that we can go there. We can get it done. Molten Core and beyond, who knows? And if it ends up being too greedy and too deep, yeah, so be it. We're dwarves after all. We can't do it any other way. No, but Joanne, I'll be honest with you. The intrusive thoughts still do come. It doesn't matter where I am or what I'm doing. I still want to take all these unnecessary risks. I really enjoy soloing elite quests. What can I say? All right. Tinker a Gizlock, and then I think we do ding from this fight, or at least we're very, very close. We have a turn in up in Darnassus that will definitely ding us. Nope, that's it. That's definitely a sword for the rogues. I'm gonna greed on that, although looks like they may not need it either. Yep. Smooth run. Nope, I don't need that sword. I mean, like, it's a one-hander. It would have been good for, like, my sword and board, like, my defensive set that I use when I'm, like, trying to escape mobs and stuff like that, but... yeah. Shanae says, see y'all tomorrow. Yeah, we're all pretty much doing that run on repeat.
Hello.
It might end up just being impossible to get a
See you around.
an actual full Maradon run, or at least really difficult. I'm gonna do something with my chat here. I need to change the orientation of it. So order. Order. Move to top. Wonder if that fixed it. I noticed that my chat box in the actual stream is like the opposite way that most people do it. Maybe it doesn't matter. Just something that's been bothering me, and I just realized it. I was gonna do something about it, but meh. All right, off to Stormwind to train new abilities, or at least see what's available. And for now, we're just continuing with sort of hardcore questing talents, not worrying too much about like late game stuff just yet. We can always respec at 60 when we need to, when we're going to be focusing on group content. And I mean, for rating, of course, I can't help it. I'm just going to be going like according to a guide. Like whatever the guide says is optimal, because paladins already have their work cut out for them in terms of being competitive with damage. Oh, Joanne, you got to give me an update on your characters as well. Any deaths or new heights or anything like that? Just if you're willing. Oh, you are going to raid his red. Yeah, so I was going to heal, but there are like a ton of healers in the guild, and I want that set. I guess it depends. Like I have some simple, like very simple kind of classic Andy goals. Sadly my priest died. Oh my gosh, that's a bummer. That's a bummer. Man. Well, if you're willing, you could tell me how. I'd be curious. Shadow Aura, we'll take that. I am sorry to hear that, Joanne. Pally ult is up to 21, and I'm going again on the priest. I love it. Go again. Just hit level 16. NG's already 110, so there's that. Yep. Yeah, I mean, as soon as you can get target dummies, obviously it makes the world a whole lot safer.
Be careful.
Greater Blessing of Might. A DC in Stranglethorn of all the things. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's insanely frustrating. Man. I wish Blizzard had a better, like, appeals process for things like that. Because, like, it's just hard because they can't distinguish between a genuine DC and someone attempting to cheese, you know? But yeah. Man, that's a rough death for sure. Yeah, really close to 40. Man. Oh, that is so rough. Oh, I had some sketchy moments in Stranglethorn Vale. Make no mistake. Sketchy moments. Let's see, got new might. Yeah, that's hardcore for you. Yeah, no, you're not wrong, Joanne. You're not wrong. I mean, it is what it is. We roll with it and we go again. But no doubt it's a frustrating way to die.
Be careful.
Okay, I kind of need to farm a little bit of heavy leather. I think I need to have more than one advanced target dummy on me. We take the good with the bad. Yeah, I mean, it is the thrill of the game.
Hello.
It is the thrill of the game, like the near-death experiences, you know? That's what I like most about it. It just makes you kind of feel alive. Makes you feel alive, IRL. I mean, I used to be an ER nurse, and so, like, you know, not many things approach that as far as just kind of getting the blood pumping. So I guess hardcore is the closest I can get nowadays, now that I don't work in there anymore. Let's see. I just don't need all of this, and I don't want it. Backspace is such a struggle. I have a healing set in here. I don't think I need those anymore. I'm not gonna do the goblin or the gnome, no, goblin engineering, so I can get rid of those. I want to keep the herbs. I don't think I'm gonna need that or that. Maybe. Oh shoot, I don't know. Man. Guess I just make some bandages and deposit the metals and stone. And then sell off the rest.
Safe travels.
I will tell you, with this character, if I lose this this paladin, I mean, I'm in this awkward zone right now where I wouldn't have enough time to level up for the first go through Molten Core.
Need help?
So I'm not sure what I would do. I might retire him to Whitemane and then let's kind of mess around with PvP. There's a lot of big name PvPers over there still, I think. And there's activity going on. What I've realized my biggest challenge is just not understanding or not really knowing to any great degree the content. Like, first timing raids on hardcore is going to be pretty ambitious. And so it would be, if I end up dying, it might be worthwhile to go and, you know, just try to learn some of it over there. And then come back stronger. But ultimately, obviously, the driving philosophy is you always go again. What else can I get rid of here? I need that. I don't think I need that anymore. Deposit that. Dark iron scraps I hold on to. Yeah, that's good, that's good.
See you around.
And then we can make some bandages. Freshen up the nicotine pouch as well. And then I guess I can get, I need to see how expensive the symbols of kings are. Let's see, we got a reagent vendor right here. Symbol of kings, so... You could also join the self-found guild on Doomhowl. Would that be your guild by any chance? Because I could re-roll Doomhowl. I do have a horde tune over there. Oh, these are not that expensive at all.
Go with honor, friend.
Excuse me. But it's silly to talk about. You're not going to die. Ragnaros is going to die. Indeed, Joanne. The dwarves are going to retake the mountain. Make no mistake. That's what this is about. This is a personal vendetta. We, the dwarves, are the stewards of the mountain. See? We've got to take down Ragnaros. Let's see. Nightmare Soldier, welcome in. Thanks for popping in the chat. I just started hardcore 2 weeks ago, and I'm up to 23 on my shaman. I've healed through 4 RFC and 2 Wailing Caverns. Very, very nice. Healing is a high pressure role in hardcore, so I commend you. Tanks and healers, both very, very scary. But there's so much on your shoulders, and it's like such an important thing. Yeah, hardcore needs good healers.
What can I do for you?
So that's awesome, man. What did I just click? Okay, sweet. I did not mean to double click the flight path, so I guess we're just gonna see where we're going. Nightmare Soldier, what got you into hardcore? What made you wanna start it? And I'll warn you, I mean, once you start it, it's tough to go back. There's nothing quite like it. There's nothing quite like it. Reading back on the comments, Joanne. Yes, thank you for the vote of confidence. I do have a good deal of confidence in the guild, in the leadership. Like, the guild meeting was great. It was organized. There was a lack of ego. You know, they made it clear that even though we're not sweats, we are gonna like try our best. You know what I mean? Because no one wants to get that far just to die. So I feel like if there is a race lock group that can do it, that can actually clear the full thing, it's gonna be the dwarves. Lighting is pretty bad in here right now. Not a big improvement. Let's see. Retail, dead time, and a few of my guild members from retail were complaining about getting griefed by a healer who decided to run away mid RFC. Alright, so you decided to step in and be an actual good healer who doesn't grief. I love it. I love it. Like I said, it's an important job. Yeah, you can't just tuck tail and run at the first sign of trouble. You can't just roach out. I mean, I've had like maybe 2 or 3 dungeon close calls so far, and every single time I was thinking someone was going to make the call to run, but then nowadays I think people know you just have to full send it in the situations. You really do. Most of the time you really just have to full send it and just try to kill everything before it kills you. Yeah, apparently I'm flying to Ironforge. Super fun. Let's see. I could do Historian Karnak, this quest. Doesn't this quest kill you, though? This Historian Karnak quest, and then you do the Stone Watcher, return to Ironforge, and then a future task. I thought that there was something like that. Maybe they fixed it. Yeah, we're fresh 52. We need to make a plan. Yeah, we go to Searing Gorge. Okay, of course. Zandalar's dropping. I didn't know. Oh, Sag.
Be good.
I guess we go without our world buffs. I didn't know. I wasn't. Usually my guild puts it in our chat. I wasn't paying attention to it. Let's see. I could ask is okay. Is the Stormwind buff dropping as well? That one would be really nice to have. Yeah, if... Yeah, I wish I had seen the Zandalar buff was coming out. Usually it comes at 655. I don't know how to use this stupid thing, this Nova World buffs. I need to figure that out. That's going to become more and more important. Yeah, but we got plenty to do right here in Searing Gorge.
Here there. Off with you.
All right, what the flux? So we're going to the Slag Pit.
How are you? Watch
My
your
gosh,
back.
it's been so long since I've done these. 20 heavy war
Off with
golems,
you.
no problem.
Watch your back.
Incendisaurs in the Slag Pit. And the, yeah, okay, in the Cauldron.
Be good.
And
Watch
then
your back. Off with you.
20 greater lava spiders, that's no problem. Let's see. Rediscovering the power of buff totems has been hugely satisfying. Even Stone Skin, the most basic totem, feels hugely impactful at lower level. Nothing like retail shaman healing right now. I'm going to tell you something, Nightmare Soldier. You hit it right on the head. That is exactly why Classic WoW is, to me, such a... It's so much more of a satisfying experience than retail. When you get new abilities, most of the time, when you get upgrades, things like that, you can feel it in the gameplay, and it's extremely satisfying. Like, you throw that totem down, you can see and you can feel the damage mitigation, and every ability, though there are less of them and they're less complex, it's more impactful. Yeah. I don't know if I'll ever go back to retail. I don't know if I ever will. I think these are elites up here at the Prayer to Elune thing. Maybe I can make my way up there. Probably a bit sketch for me to do so, but dang it, I just can't help myself. We'll take a look. We'll just take a look. We're just gonna look. We're just gonna look. I just want to talk to him. I just want to talk to him. How do we get up there, though? Yeah, there we go. I remember doing this on Era. Yep. That's a level 50 elite. My, this could go bad so quickly. Looks like the way is mostly clear. Someone already cleared the way, so this might be doable. If I can just pull this one, and I can get her killed, then we are good to go. Really shouldn't be a problem. It's gonna take a little time, but it's doable. Then I'm gonna take a chance to heal. And then I don't think I have to escort or anything like that. I think I just pick up the quest. And then we're gonna do this and heal again. Wow. Diminishing return, unfortunately. We still have potion. If we need it. Alright, nice. Okay. Woo! We got really, really lucky.
Farewell.
Oh, and of course my quest log is full. Let's fix that really quick.
I am honored and not rich.
Okay. Alright. Oh, wait.
What brings you
Yes, I wish to hear your tale. Please continue. I'm listening to everything you say. Okay.
go in peace? Then not.
Oh, and now we have 2 things to do in Darnassus, so we do need to make our way up there at some point. Although it is quite a trek. Rise of Silithid. Wait a second, what?
Greeting.
Alright, whatever. Okay, Prayer to Elune, and we need to drop something else. Do we really need to go back to Zul'Farrak? I don't know. I don't think so. I can give up Bungle in the Jungle because I will be back through Gadgeson before I go into Umgoro. Okay. Prayer to Elune. So it says, find the Prayer to Elune. When you recover it, it matters little that my faith has been rekindled after the countless malevolent actions. My prayer must be heard. Absolution is the last thing I expect. Let's see. Okay. Nightmare Soldier says, I think Deathless Taz runs from the last season of Midnight gave me the desire for hardcore content. And I haven't known how to scratch since Midnight dropped. Yeah, the War with It. Right, that's what I was going to say. The Tazavesh runs, yeah, where they wanted you to go Deathless. That kind of did... I could see how that could do that, like pique your interest in hardcore. Because that's definitely along those lines. I was never able to do one of those, unfortunately. No one in my guild wanted to do that. The Deathless Tazavesh runs, and it was not easy to do, of course. One of these scoundrels have it on their person. Oh. So it's on one of these guys. Okay, so once I get that, then I have to take it to Darnassus. Okay, well, we're going to focus on green quests first. I've had guildies die trying to solo these, so I'm not going to make that mistake. But we can start farming the lava spiders. I mean, I'm not gonna lie though, in hardcore, it's really, really hard when you like have your first death and a character that you're really, really invested in. It is really, really quite frustrating. So that's in the Blasted Lands. I need to give up one more because I want to do this quest chain as well. Dwarven Justice from Ironforge. So we're actually going to be doing that because that's here. That's the one we abandoned because we're not going to get Elixirs of Fortitude. Okay.
I supply only the finest goods.
Divine Retribution.
Be careful. Greetings.
Hear my tales. Sure thing, buddy.
See you around. Looking for something specific? Have a good one. See
The
you
Flawless Flame. 4 Hearts of Flame. Okay. So we need all the golems. We need to kill a bunch of golems. At some point, we'll need to go down and do the Overseer. Anyone or Overseer? Anyone able to help with elites in Searing Gorge? I should just link it. I think that's the only elite. The rest of them are doable. And I can just start kind of chopping away at these bad boys. Put on fire resistance. I also have a fire resistance trinket too, which is helpful for Searing Gorge stuff. It does make a meaningful difference. Yeah, man, but just rock on in hardcore, dude. It's fun. It's the most challenging, most interesting, definitely the most rewarding. I'll tell you what, being just level 52 now and having gotten all the way from the Cold Ridge Valley to here, and then thinking that within a month or in about a month I'll be trying to down Ragnaros with the guild, just yeah, man. Hardcore's where it's at. And it's just evergreen too. Like it will pop off. It will pop off regularly because yeah. The challenge always feels like new and fresh. Good crit. Throw a bomb for this next judgment. Diminishing up. Dang. Gotta remember the diminishing return from grenades and from judgment. Oh, you know what I gotta do? I gotta get water. Joanne says, hardcore has no seasons. The season starts when you're picking apples near Northshire and it ends when you die. And the next season is when you go again. Well said. Well said. Yeah. There's no seasons, there's no FOMO, because people are always trying. There's always some group that's trying to do stuff, that's trying to accomplish something. Yeah, Evergreen. And that's why I'm just so sold on it. I'll tell you, for a little while, I had a couple characters like in the high 20s or something like that, and I hadn't died yet, and there was a lot of anxiety about dying. But I'll tell you what, your first death is a blessing. Like, your first death
Well met. Keep your feet on
makes
the
you
ground.
more comfortable with the concept of dying, of just losing your character, and then you just realize, like, look, it's all a part of it. You know, it's okay. And it makes it easier, and it gives you opportunities to just explore different classes and ways of playing the game that you would never have thought of. Yeah, and you'd think that people would be more sweaty here too, but I haven't found that to be the case at all. I found most people are pretty okay with you just doing your thing and having fun and choosing the talents that make sense to you, and yeah, it has a pretty good culture. What's this for? I think this guy invited me for the elite quest. Kind of like in real life. Yeah, really, it's just a real life Azeroth simulator. Yeah, one of my Wailing Caverns runs, I just got messaged randomly asking me to heal because someone saw my staff from the quest, which was awesome. Yeah, like, I get asked to heal or tank, like, all the time. All the time. And even though I'm not a tank spec and it's not something I would do, yeah, people are just down to try. They're down to go for it. Can we two-man it, you think? Let's see, he's a 50. I think so. You're 56. Probably. Not sure, though. Haven't done it in a while. I can. I'll hold mana for healing. Use Blessing of Wisdom. I have one dummy as well. And, like, look at the two of us. So we're planning on two-manning this elite quest here. I don't even see him, though. Like, where is he? He's in Red Ridge. Okay. Yeah, we're literally just planning on doing this elite quest, and we're just strategizing. Like, okay, it's just the two of us, so what are we gonna do? So I'm gonna take off my retribution hat, if you will, and just focus on healing this guy. I actually do have... I do have a holy spec, but it doesn't do damage is the problem. But I guess him as a 56 probably has all the damage we need. We're just gonna kind of tread water until he gets here. I want to wipe that off Steam Jet. I should read the tooltip and see what that does. You know, Joanne, if you had wanted to, you could have come over to Skull Rock and gone again as a dwarf priest. I'm just saying. If you had wanted to, you know. The dwarves were not as bad as everybody thinks, okay? We're not as bad as everybody says, I guess I should say. Everybody says that we drink too much, you know, we're too rowdy. Okay, we have a druid as well. Yeah, this will be easy. Right now, I'm just farming ore and light feathers for when I eventually get to 30. Nice. Yeah, you need the light feathers for slow fall as a priest? Or for your levitate? I forgot. If you're still playing on Skull Rock on your next go around, I might take you up on that. Yeah, absolutely. Be happy to have you. That'd be fun. I wouldn't mind your witty repartee on a regular basis. Yeah, that thing they do reduces my chance to hit by 70%, so I definitely need to dispel that. Levitate, yeah. Okay, thank you, thank you. Yeah. Last time I was farming level 18 mobs at level 30. Now I'm farming them when they can actually give me XP. Yeah. That's the best feeling. I think I need same. Maybe I can do the prereq if it's not too out of the way. Yeah, that's I did that with turtles in South Shore. I was just like, man, I want a bunch of turtle meat so I can have like food for days. And so I just farmed the veritable crap out of them. What is the prereq to this Flames casing? Started by Calaran Windblade in Searing Gorge. Not sure which quest leads to it. Me neither. So, and then I do also have Dwarven Justice. Just need to get to it. I believe it's underground. Oh, nice. He's killing Dark Iron Slayers. I love it. I'm going to pop over and just meet them. And then between... So we have a 52 Druid. And depending on what spec he is, I might focus on healing or I might be okay to do damage. And the rogue can, like, tank in effect. In effect. The rogue be killing the slavers. Okay, and the druid's just full sending it at this point. Feel like I need to be careful here. Oh, what did... Maybe up here? All right. Haha. It's a dwarf named Dat Booty. Oh, the rogue is already in here. Duh. I don't know why I thought he was still... I will... Okay, so we're gonna do wisdom on myself. We're gonna give them our long buff. Because the reagents just aren't that expensive. Alright, here we go. Overseer Maltorius. Okay, Rogue's gonna sap 1. We already cleared the area. I have a dummy as well. Okay, 2 minutes. Can I bio real quick? Hello. Okay. AFK 2 seconds. Quick bio. Bladder's about to burst, folks. What can I say? Sorry, TMI. Be right back. And we are back in the land of the living. Here we go. Can I get Mark and Thorns? Yeah, the rogue should definitely have Thorns. I have a mana pot at the ready as well for this. Okay, so 1 is sapped. And go up and auto this one. So far, so good. Can I thought I could dispel that. Okay, done. And he polymorphed me. That is a long polymorph. Okay. Easy. All right, got it. I mean, yeah, the rogue's 56. Like, we're chilling. Yeah, we're chilling. Easy. Yeah, no problem at all. Yeah, I'm down to just run around down here as long as these guys want to be honest. Perf. Easy peasy. Ooh, look at that big guy. Wonder if we could kill him. Can I heal that little thing? Let's see. I can. All right, I don't even know what that is. I mean, I don't think so. I don't have a quest for obsidian here. Yeah, I think he's talking to the druid. I mean, oh, okay. He's talking about dwarven justice share quest. I don't. The one I have here says you completed. What's going on, guys? Can we do this one real quick? Looks like the druid is kind of maybe doing his own thing a little bit. Yeah, I just need to click it. Oh, they're saying it's not possible right now because that other guy's up. Okay. How long does he have to die? Or does he despawn? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know the ins and outs of things like this. Oh. Alright, so be it. Might not happen right now. I'm a little jealous of the Zandalar buff. Oh boy. I mean, I guess that's really all I needed. The rest of the stuff I can take care of on my own. Anyone need anything else? May just solo from here. Happy to help though. Okay. Yeah, we can do Prairie to Loon. For sure. Then maybe they'll go with me. If I help them, then maybe they'll help me go back down there and do that. And that would definitely be just the safe thing to do. But a lot of farming quests here. Hopefully this will get us most of the way to 53. And then we got to do a sunken temple. Just turning in real quick. Yeah, let's see. I mean, big bad pauldrons out of Zul'Farrak would be good, but ooh. Do I give up 16 strength for that much other stats? That many other stats? I actually think so. Strength is like my best stat, but that's a lot of other really useful stuff. Bigger mana pool, slightly higher crit chance. I don't know. I'm going to take it and then I'm going to think about it.
Get her back. Here there.
And then for what the flux. Okay. Now, Joanne, I actually had a thought. There was something I was going to ask you. I wondered if you had a goal, like a hardcore goal in mind for like long term. Like if you want to eventually get to rating. You might have answered this question for me before. Forgive me if you did. But I'm just curious, I guess. Oh, these are elite mobs. All right, nice. I'm glad we're doing this then. That druid is squishy. Hopefully she's willing to hop into bear form if things start to go south. I don't set too many long-term goals. Rather, I just try to do better than my last attempt. I like that. Long-term goals, while understandable to make, are kind of setting you up for disappointment, potentially. What was I gonna do? I'm gonna give Devo Aura here just for the armor. And then our armor's pretty good. We're blocking 40% of physical damage. Okay. I mean, I can't keep healing this kitty, though. I guess I'll throw a little heals. I mean, they're obviously both going to do a lot more damage than me, I think. Or the cat's my level, so, yeah. This poor little gnome. I need to just preserve my mana, though. Wonder what the drop chance is on this quest item. It says 20%. Now this is where it starts to feel a bit sketch. I think we're gonna pull multiple of those. Yep. Line of sight him. Okay. I know, that was a good little split pull. I'm gonna throw on stam food as well, just in case. Do some dispelling. So far, so good. Can't complain. For, like, not having a tank, you know. I think so. Let's see if there's a diminishing return. Yeah, with the rogue stuns. That's good to know. So when I hammer of justice, if it's after the rogue is already stunned, it will be much shorter. Okay, gonna try to hold some of my mana for healing. Geomancer sapped. Good interrupt. Oh man, I haven't gotten it. Druid got the quest item. It's a bummer we don't both get it. I mean, I could definitely solo this if I have to. It would just be sort of dangerous.
I'm listening.
Oh, no, I see. The druid hadn't gotten the quest at all yet. Okay, okay. So now we're on the same part of the quest. Let's judgment the fireball. Oh, very nice. Very nice. Okay, done deal. Can we go check again for despawn? If I want. If you're willing. Yes, please. I appreciate the help. But you don't have to. You got to take advantage when you're rolling with a group. If they're willing to help you knock a few things out, why not, right? And then also in return, you just got to be that. You got to be that person who's willing to just go the extra mile for people. That's what this hardcore community is all about. Now, talk about another massive difference just in culture between like retail and I would say classic, but I think this is more of a hardcore thing. Like, it has drawn most of the players that like to help and like to just, you know, randomly just come along and help people out with quests. I find that's more present in hardcore than anywhere else. And it's not close, like by a mile, it feels like. Aggro to slave worker. Okay. All right, just a little quick click here. Ah. Now we on the same part, Jeb. Yee. Always works out best when it's like that. Chest here. See if I can steal. Nope. I should have known better. And he resisted the stun. I mean, just... All right, looks like we're gonna. This is gonna be more of a beneficial thing than I thought. The rogue has the same quest I do, so everybody wins here. I'm really excited to run BRD. I really enjoy that dungeon. You may not be able to go all the way to the Emperor anytime soon, but yeah. Ooh, I guess I don't need that even if I do go alchemy soon. Oh, I wish the ping system, Nightmare Soldier says, I wish the ping system worked in hardcore. That would be nice. There is a I hate this jump. There is a rudimentary ping system. I won't do it right now just for the sake of my group because it will confuse them. But yeah, the clicking the mini map for pinging is a thing. I guess the druid's not joining us. Lead on. Of course, the pointy ear abandons us as soon as the group is no longer convenient. Typical night elf behavior. Yeah, this is an elite, but I think between his damage and my healing, we should be okay. Oh, so he's saying it's up here. I really thought it was underground, but he might be right. I think a road is just around the bend here. Oh, yes, of course. I can at least interrupt her if she casts something. You ain't gotta waste food, my guy. Elves, shakes head. You get it, Joanne. No, and watch. At the end of my dwarf's life, I'll find myself in with some mixed race group in the game. And we're looking at like wiping on some raid boss or something. I'm totally gonna have a macro ready for what Gimli said at the Black Gate. I never thought I'd fight. I never thought I'd die fighting side by side with an elf. And if the guy's on point, he'll say, "What about side by side with a friend?" I could do that. Joanne. You win the award, Joanne, for best subscriber ever. Eternally. From here to the end of my streaming career. My bad, buddy. I thought we were actually fighting it. The truth is, though, if I ever do find myself in that situation, I'm 100% just doing it for the bit and not at all because I actually consider that elf my friend. I just want to state that for the record now. for the bit. Hi, Jenny. No, I'm sorry. She's a close second. Correction. She's a close second. My bad. I know you're kidding. I know. My face turning beet red on the camera at this point. Oh, she's okay with that. I don't know. Her being so cool and relaxed is, yeah, I mean, it also scores more points, so it's a tough competition. Elves are just tuskless trolls, in my opinion. They don't like that, but it's the truth. Oh, 100%. Yep, just as ugly as trolls. At least the night elves in WoW. Obviously, Lord of the Rings elves are in a different category. Yeah, but the elves have just the ugly pointy ears and everything. Yeah, what are we doing here, boss? Oh, okay. I totally misunderstood the assignment there. Can we duo? Let's see if this guy passes the vibe check. Okay. Okay, that's... I mean, this is a little sketch, I'm not gonna lie. What were we thinking? What were we thinking? Oh my gosh. Come on, baby. I make it. We make it. We make it. We make it. Yeah, we're good. We're out. We're out. No doubt, we're out. I will read chat as soon as I drop aggro here. This is definitely sketch. The rogue is stealthed. Aggro is dropped. Phew. Good try. Okay. Canonically in WoW, that's where elves come from. Trolls that drank from the Well of Eternity. Or something like that. Yeah, makes sense. And even the Well of Eternity couldn't preserve their looks, or couldn't give them better looks. When I get more. Honestly, we were really close. It's a bummer that I blew my dummy on that. For the quest. And just get her done. I don't know. I don't know, he says. He's unsure. Honestly, I do not feel like we were super far off if we had a tank, you know, someone a little tankier. Probably would have been fine. Algae will solo from here. Thank you for group, lad. Alright. So we're gonna solo quest for a bit. And then maybe we will work up to getting a group for that. Kind of a bummer. Like if the druid, I mean with the druid, I think that's actually doable. We definitely cut it too close there. That was a little too close for comfort. I guess I don't blame him for being uncomfortable with that. But at least we tried. All right. And white spider meat is really good for us because we can make really good food out of it. We can make 12 stamina food. Spider sausage. A delicious dwarven delicacy. Any race who claims spider sausage as their own invention is lying. It is definitely dwarven. Iron web spider silk, very nice. Wait, searing lava spider. This isn't even the right kind of lava spider. And where are these fabled incendisaurs? Those must be underground. Let's see. I'm a Gore-Tusk liver pie enjoyer myself. Yes, of course. Classic human dish. You know, and of course Gore-Tusk liver is extremely nutritious. Good for the health. Lots of vitamins. Vitamin A. Probably some others. I mean, of course, I got my start on Gore-Tusk liver pie. Yeah, it's a classic. Oh, is that from Westfall or is that from Red Ridge? I don't remember. I'm apparently too far removed from my human roots. I'm not gonna lie, like, I don't mean to out myself here, but historically I have mained humans. Let's drink water. Let's drink water. Westfall, yeah, that's right. You farm the pies, and then in Red Ridge, it's more intestines and snouts. for the quests, respectively. Speaking of drinking, what is it, 8 o'clock? Okay. Maybe a tea. Maybe I refrain from alcohol and do tea instead. Yeah, reading your comment, Joanne, I completely agree. I mean, I don't like to skip quests early level in general. Like, I'm literally running around. I'm doing quests in Coldridge and Westfall, and then a few in Molten and all that stuff. But yeah, it's a really easy one to stock up on because the drop rates are really decent. Okay. Golem oil, there we go. First quest component down. Look at these two little troublemakers. Definitely up to no good. Look at them riding together like that. You just know they're up to something suspicious. Freaking gnomes. Yeah, Gortusk leather pie, really good early food for sure. For sure. Okay. Bandage up here. Speaking of, we might want to make a few more of these. If they do release Classic Plus, I would like to see more food options. I think maybe to buff specific stats and things like that. I think that would be pretty cool. Like food of the bear, you know, food of the tiger, buff your strength and agility, and that kind of thing. I think having that kind of variation might be kind of enjoyable. Okay. All right, I think I can do a twofer on the Taskmaster. Yeah, 2 of them. And I do have this flask right here where I get drunk and I breathe fire. It's a win-win. It's like a dwarven best case scenario. One more auto, come on. And fight this next golem without getting our health back up, and we'll bandage after this golem. My goodness, these things just don't take damage though. Okay, we'll bandage to full after this and still good on mana. I've really been thinking a lot about just the preservation of resources and how to
Health warning.
how to sort of optimize that. Because if you just go all out after every single fight, you just have to sit and drink, and it takes up a lot of time. What is he immune? Oh, he's... So the immune that you're seeing there, the heavy war golems, unfortunately are immune to the bleed proc on this Gator Bite axe, which is unfortunate. Because it does add up. It is a decent little bit of damage. To be precise, we're talking 230 damage over 30 seconds. So it ends up being like 23, 24 damage a second or something. Or every few seconds, not per second. I think it ticks every 3 seconds and does like 23 or 24 damage. which is very nice when you're fighting mobs that bleed, but alas, heavy war golems do not bleed. Oh, I still have Devo Aura up. That's why these mobs feel like they're going down slower than usual. Devo Aura actually does a ton of damage. Or I'm not Devo Aura, I'm sorry, Retribution Aura. Retribution Aura that actually does pretty decent damage. Any melee unit makes the fight go 10-15% faster sometimes, and that adds up. Alright. Judgment. Auto behind the back. Judgment. And one more auto. There we go. Alright, we got all of our oil. We just need to grind out a few more of these. Man, might be kind of ambitious, but I'm feeling a Sunken Temple run tonight. Not gonna lie, I think I'm high enough level for it. I feel it. Feel like I am. I wonder if my tank friend is online tonight. It looks like he is not. That is unfortunate. Might have to save that for tomorrow, but there's a lot of good stuff I want out of Sunken Temple. Yeah, like, so these guys, this is a perfect example. Like, Retribution Aura on a guy like this that is dual-wielding daggers, is doing 24 damage every time he auto-attacks me to himself. It took me a while to, like, get Retribution Aura, but man, it can be really, really nice when you're fighting melee mobs. We're a little low on resources, maybe one more golem, and then we can refresh the food buff and just kind of keep moving. We need spy glasses. Yeah, lookout spy glass. We gotta go kill some of the lookouts. This is very, very fruitful questing for how, like, dangerous it is. It is relatively dangerous. There we go. And these guys drop solid stone, which is nice. Little perk for engineering. I can see if anybody is up for this. Anyone for... Just put that out there and see if anybody wants to help us complete that one. What do we got here? 52 priests. Sure. Right, looking for more. Rise Obsidian. What have I done? Let's see. I think you guys can hear me. The problem is I can't hear anything else. Interesting. I just did something that turned off my audio. See if that makes it work. Well, we gotta fix that. We kind of need to be able to hear what's going on. Why is my sound? Yeah, why is it off? There we go. Weird. That was so strange. I like muted my audio with some obscure key command.
Too far away.
I couldn't even recreate what I did. I love it when that happens. And I'm feeling naked without having my target dummies now, too. Because if we find ourselves in that same situation again, how exactly are we going to deal with it? Oh, by the way, I have a pet robot chicken now. Yeah, pet robot chicken. There he is. He's a handsome chicken. Keeps me company, you know. Okay, that's an elite. I do not need to fight him. That's why this place is so dangerous, man. I wouldn't have expected to, like, go up there and just find an elite randomly. What the heck is that? Okay, that's just a dragon flying around. Good lord. Okay, greater lava spiders. These are the ones I need to kill. Very satisfying when there's this many quest mobs all clustered together. Can't. Just tried with 56 rogue. Didn't go well. Whoa. Need more for sure. This helps, like, hey, we could try duoing. It's like, nah. No way. Man. You mining? All right, more for me then. There we go. Priest buffs. Just gonna go fight. Interrupt that. I know it seems like I'm not... I mean, I don't know if you're familiar with this zone, whoever may be watching, but this This is a very good use of my time. I mean, there's a ton of quests all around here. We're just going around killing quest mobs. This is fantastic. I can't remember the last time I had like so many quests clustered in the same area. Please loot that. Okay, no quest item for me. Another Heart of Flame. Just need one more. Oh man, I miss playing a priest. Just infinite self-shielding, sustain, really good damage. Man, ton of fun, that class. Which buff is he talking about? Oh, he means from clicking the fire pit here. I think I get a buff if I click it. Crit or something like that. Nope, it just burned off my Blessing of Might, though. What is this doing for me? It's doing damage to me, that's about it. I mean, I understand it's a part of the festival and everything.
I'm out of range.
Nice, we got the lookouts respawning. Guilty got Corpse Maker out of Razorfen Crawl, that's nice. Apparently only a 10% drop rate on this, so it might take quite a few of these kills. All right. Oh, a little bit more to go on like everything. We're slowly progressing multiple quests at the same time. Man, I'll tell you the thing I'm really nervous about is Ungoro Crater. I can definitely say that. Oh my gosh, look at those legs though. 15 strength, 15 agility. Eee. I did get a drop, a really nice drop out of Mara, but man, I like those. Asked my guild. No luck. Already have all our Hearts of Flame and Golem Oil. Okay. Do you know how long?
I'm out of range.
Two more heavy war golems, couple more spiders. Oh. Why is it so tempting to jump down there? Oh, let's put the axe back on. Nice, we got the bleed on him. He's multi-dotted. And I think we're on our last golem here. Oh, and we get the anti-bleed trinket. I don't really think we need that as a dwarf, but that is cool. Oh boy. So he had someone who wanted to join us for this elite quest, but apparently they're in Maradon and they just killed Noxian, so quite a ways to go. Alright, so those are done. One more Taskmaster. Might as well turn in this Flawless Flame quest. Do the next, because I believe it's a very long chain.
I supply only the finest goods. Have a good one. Looking for something specific? See you later.
8 thorium-plated daggers. Which, it looks like, drop off a lot of these dark iron up here. Just quest galore in Syrian Gorge. Hey, nice. Looks like he just farmed a bunch of lava spiders on our behalf, really. I gotta hit 53 tonight. I started the day halfway through 51. I want to keep a really, really strong pace. So whatever the most quest dense area is, that's where I'm gonna be. Little 52 undead here. Might as well pull both of these. Otherwise, the undead would definitely take one. Alright, that's one dagger. Very nice. Alright, that's 2 turn-ins up here. And we have 2 turn-ins in Darnassus as well. Sitting at 28%. Let's see. Nightmare Soldier says, what's your post-60 plan for raid prep and BRD? So, the guild has an organized, like, 60... I don't want to say protocol, but there are people who are there at 60 who basically their only job at this point is to get people ready for Molten Core. So as soon as I'm hitting 60 and as I'm coming up to 60, I'll just be looking to plug in with them as much as possible. You know, for me, it's going to be a knowledge issue is really what I need. That's the problem I need to solve, is I need to just close the knowledge gap that exists between me and doing these things safely. And yeah. So for raid prep, I mean, I have to look up the attunements because I don't really understand how a lot of that works. I need to look up pre-raid bis. I need to learn the actual fights, which I've already kind of started to do, is just looking at the boss mechanics, but then also just completing like the upper Blackrock Spire, lower Blackrock Spire, let's see, Blackrock Depths, doing all of that safely so that I preserve my character after he's hit 60. That's what I'll mainly be focusing on. Really, the questing and stuff has become more or less the easy part. I mean, especially like as a paladin, like there's nothing in the open world that's gonna kill me unless I do something really, really stupid. Like really bite off more than I can chew. Otherwise, yeah. So post 60, it'll just be hooking up with the guild. Doing the best I can. Okay, these guys dropped the thorium-plated dagger, so we'll farm up and down this bridge right here. Let's see, awesome that you have support and a plan in place. Yeah, man. That's what I was worried about. Like, that's kind of what I was hoping for in the guild, and in one of my lives recently, I was just not feeling super plugged in with them, but they hosted a meeting on Saturday where they kind of just laid it all out, the philosophy of it, like the attitude that they're trying to take into it and what they're trying to do. And after that meeting, I have to say I have a great deal of confidence in the plan that they put forth and how everything's going to go. So I'm pumped about it. Absolutely. I can't wait. And even if I die to something in Molten Core, it's like, I'm not going to be upset. The dwarves must take back the mountain. And I'll be honored to be a part of that. Yeah, it's really, really helpful. In hardcore, you need the community. You can't just do it all by yourself. Oh, my dream though is to have like a group of like 4. And I was thinking about this actually as a piece of content, like getting me and 2 other people, like a dedicated group of 3, just a quest, do every quest together from 1 to 60, and then even try to 3-man some dungeons and things like that, which would give it sort of a challenge element. And yeah, it would just be a matter of finding the right people who could commit the time and actually do this. So let's see. That's a heroic place to bury a character. Yeah, I couldn't agree more. Especially for a dwarf. You know, because for us, it's like this personal thing of taking back the mountain, you know? Okay, down there we got golems and more mobs. Do I make this elevator? Yep. Nice. 2 out of 8. Alright, he's gonna do that steam vent ability. I'm gonna AoE this. Just pop all my AoE stuff. And then I gotta dispel that. Alright, and he's down. Easy. Yeah, it's gonna be glorious. It'll be August 1st, which is a Saturday, which is not a day I normally stream. I actually work, but I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm 100% taking the day off so that I can do this first run through at least. I don't know if I'll be able to do it consistently, but yeah, it's gonna be a good time. There's some very skilled people at the helm. I can't dispel myself, no mana, but he's gonna kill himself on my red aura. There we go. I think that the one thing that they slept on in hardcore, because I'm looking at my guild chat right now, and she might be making a joke, but a player named Soup Goddess in my guild, she said, "I really hope Hardcore Plus has rated battlegrounds." And I'm thinking to myself, that is one thing that I think they could have found a way to implement without kind of breaking the spirit of hardcore. Like made it to where it didn't count as a death or something like that. I think that would have been really good. And then you would have seen more like Makaras and things like that. One more auto. Oh, and these dark iron scraps I know are important for something. Isn't it some quest, maybe a daily quest or something? 3 out of 8 for thorium daggers. Alright, we're gonna head back up and turn in real quick. Oh, we got a dark iron deposit. This will be my first. And of course we fail. Mining is hard.
I can't loot that right now.
Nice, okay. Excuse me, Mr. Spider. Nope, we don't need to fight. Let's see. Not rooting for a death by any means. Nightmare Soldier says, not rooting for death by any means, but if I had to go down somewhere, I would want it to be in a raid. Yeah, PvP should be a 24-hour lockout of PvP if your team loses. That's an interesting concept, actually. And yeah, I wholeheartedly agree with you. Like, there are some ways to die in the game that are just very unpleasant, you know? Like, DCs are really, really hard. I know Joanne just recently had a death to a DC, and it's just like, that's just such a bummer, you know? And then, or like a situation where maybe you could have played it a little bit better, but you know, you just didn't for whatever reason, or
Be good.
you know, something like that. But going down in a raid when you and the group gave it your all and you just full sent it,
Here there.
it sounds like the way to me.
Off with you.
What's this guy? What's this guy going on?
Be good.
So, Incendia scores coal and king's blood. I think I actually have some king's blood.
Watch your back. Be good.
Iron, so 4 iron bar and coal. And Incendisaur scales. I have this quest for the Incendisaurs. Are they underground? I'm not seeing it here, Lloyd. They must be. Let me ask my group mate here. Underground. Maybe this guy knows. Oh. Oopsie. I don't really want to fight this right now, but we can try and take a peek over that hill, but I'm pretty sure they're underground. And thank you all who posted in the chat. I got the notification. We have 100 messages for the stream today, which is huge. So thank you all so much for popping in and chatting and all that. Those are good metrics. And I believe today, actually, during stream, we hit a peak of, I think, 12 viewers or something like that, which is awesome. And we actually sustained 10 for a good little while there. So that's good stuff. We're at about 3 hours and 50 minutes right now. So I think it's actually time for me to call it, but I am going to continue to kind of just level and be as high as I can. We're making that push for the end game content so that we can be just doing that and making content out of it and just documenting the journey from, you know, just being basically a new player of the game to, you know, potentially downing Ragnaros with our guild, which would just be incredible. So yeah, everybody who's been here, stay tuned for that. And yeah, we're gonna be we got some ambitious plans. So yeah, thank you as always, Joanne. Yes, good night to you as well. It's always so nice to see you, and I love your humor and stuff. So yeah, thank you again. And yeah, everybody stay safe out there in your hardcore journey, and yeah, do your best to survive. So anyway, okay, peace out. I will see you all later.